The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and fit.
Great chance! It's their first effort on goal.
Serginho clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Serginho. Oh, he's having a go! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Brazil really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Desai. It's Pirlo. Spread it left. And it's Rivaldo. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
This looks promising. Can he finish? It's run loose, and again! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Foot in.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Cafu. Rivaldo. Cafu. And it's Kane. Now who's going to be first to this? Goes forward. Now he's off and running. And it's Pirlo. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Mbappe.
Might want to be careful there.
Desai with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Now it's Guti. Guti! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Goes without saying, that was poor. Serginho. Brazil are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Neymar. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Guti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe chasing after it. And it's Pirlo. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Neymar. Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And this is Del Piero. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Neymar. Neymar has it in a wide position. Maldini can get it clear. And the finish! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
So, third quarter of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ronaldinho. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Desai cuts out the pass. Nicely intercepted. Hullet. And this is Del Piero. Now it's Hullet. And this is Del Piero. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great ball, and he's in here. Short changes him with that pass. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. He's onside. They've won a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. And here's Ronaldinho. And it's Pirlo. Maldini gets a foot in here. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Perilously close. Caught offside that time. That has not gone well. And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Brazil are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That's a Kane! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And here's Ronaldinho. Great defending, strong and determined. Hullet. Now it's Kane. Neymar. Ronaldinho. Neymar, not a hint of offside here. Keeper has taken... Tries a shot! They're up to 5 corners now. Good read, needed, takes a shot! Big moment, massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Great vision. Ronaldinho gets into a good position. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Vieira. Rivaldo. That is lovely. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And here's Azar. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to... And Hullet! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Toulouse are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was up.
Ronaldinho! Goal! Brazil! Into the lead once more. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Brazil leading now. Zico is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, that's a key interception. Cafu. Vieira. Rivaldo. That's destined for the flank. Threads one in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Corner number 2 then. Desai is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Musiala.
Toulouse really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Getting up there! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's a great sense of excitement emanating from this great stadium in the north of Rome. It is intriguing, charming, truly exciting. It is time for them to cross swords again. So straight into the action.
Well, just when you think you've got...
Oh, he's been caught! Surely! Goal! Celtic! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So, a breakthrough already. Knocks it into space. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Hazard. Hazard with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Kane gets flagged offside. Rivaldo. Vieira. Cafu. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ball is over the line. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo. And it's Neymar. Now it's Kane. Great vision. Oh, super find.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's managed to get free. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's on his own! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Bellingham. He's found a way through. Vieira. Cafu. He's had it taken off him. Not the most convincing of passes. Pirlo. Now it's Kane. That's destined for the flank. Some good work on the right flank here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cafu receives it in a wide position. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that was vital.
Hazard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's picked his way through. Pirlo. Vieira. Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, super ball. That's an excellent interception. And that is well cleared. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Knocks it out wide. And here's Hazard. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Scopes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And this is Ronaldinho. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rice. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cafu. Rivaldo. Half-time getting close now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Desai. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rivaldo. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Kane. Pass somewhat off target. And now the breakaway. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. And here's Nedved. Good take, and Izzy shoots! And he's stuck it away! 2 up and in charge, and that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment. Go
terrific effort! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Kane. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice, a player who needs no introduction. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mbappe is onto this. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Oh, well played. Cafu. And Serginho.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Serginho has the space to scheme. And this is Ronaldinho. He's had a shot! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Moran did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's got away. That's Nedved. Gets a good foot in there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here.
Celtic definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Ronaldinho. Serginho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sostituzione per il Celtic. Numero 7, Hazard.
Neymar needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he welcomes it in. Can he get away here? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, that is a nice touch. And it's Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. Good read, needed to be. Messi. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. Kane. Pirlo. He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Brazil certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's Romario. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Celtic couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank.
Well played and well cleared. Brazil really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Now it's Kaká. Mateus wants to run onto this. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Vieira. Kaká! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
That's just really poor from it.
It's Kane! Off the post!
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Mateus, renowned for his long-range shooting. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible.